Alright everybody, let's take a quick look here at some Google search operators and how they can help you out. Now, we've already looked at Google Images, so we're going to focus now on the actual search and searching of websites. Let's pretend that you want to find something on penguins. So we type in penguins. And I'm not a penguin expert, so forgive me if I should be saying something a little bit differently. But so we come to this, and this is what shows up here, and we have a lot of stuff related to the Pittsburgh Penguins. What happens if you don't really want to know anything about the Pittsburgh Penguins? What can you do? Well, this is where we're going to introduce a couple ideas that are really cool and things that you need to be aware of. Now, what we want to do here, let's say we want to get rid of the Pittsburgh Penguins. What if we put minus Pittsburgh? Because we still want to know about penguins, but we don't really need to know anything about Pittsburgh. And we hit enter. Look what we've done. We've now gotten rid of everything over here that is related to the Pittsburgh Penguins. How awesome is that? Now what if you wanted to say that you want it to be about, let's say, and the zoo. Maybe we want to know what zoo or what zoos penguins are in. So now we've searched penguins and zoo, but not counting Pittsburgh, so that's one thing we do have to be aware of, is this would cut out the Pittsburgh Zoo, which does have penguins. And you can see now that it's telling us a lot about different zoos and the type of penguins that we have. So let's say that we want to be looking at these things that are called Humboldt penguins. That's what we need to know about. So we could put Humboldt. Did I spell that right? I did. Okay, so Humboldt penguins. We can get rid of all this other stuff here. What if I really need that type of penguin? What we can do now is put quotation marks around it. And there we go. Now we're only going to get websites that show up with that specific type of penguin, and it will tell us about them. So what I'm really showing you here are some cool little searching tools. Boolean operators are what some of these are, but just general search operators that we have here for Google, and how you can use them to be very, very efficient in finding what you would like. Something else that we can do here that's pretty neat as well is if we click on search tools, we can look up some other things. So we could change our location from being Upper St. Clair to somewhere else. We could make it so that we can change the results by reading level. Think about how cool that is. So you can make it so you're not going to have a lot of information that's way over your head, or if you need something that's much more scientific, you could choose that as well. And you can also make it about how recent something was. Now for Humboldt penguins, this doesn't really matter, but let's imagine you have some sort of a current events article and you want to know something about what's going on, let's say in Russia, and it's really important that you need to find something that happened in the past week. You could choose past week, and that would help you to find exactly what you're looking for. So it is kind of a cool thing here overall. So those are some pretty neat little tricks that you can use. One other one that I want to show you that we have here is our listing, and this is a website that's included in the email you're getting with this video, but that relates to a lot of these different search operators and what they can do. So we talked about quotes and minus. I didn't talk about cite yet, but you can make it so that you can filter out everything except for if it ends in a specific ending. So it could be .gov would be what you put here. So cite colon with no space and then put .gov, and it would make it so it's only government websites. So for instance, up here, let's try it out. Cite colon .gov. And now the only one that we have is this right here, which is fine. But see, this ends in .gov. That's how we're getting this. So maybe not the best thing for Humboldt penguins, but there could be some specific uses that you wanted for this. Like if you wanted something related to, let's say, George Washington. There we go. Now you're getting only things that are coming from government websites. So interesting thing to be using there. A couple others here. We have link and related. Those are ones that I haven't used as much in my own experience, but you can look into those a little bit. The asterisk you have here as well. You can use an or term, so it will search one or the other. And there are quite a few others that are very interesting here. And I'll also send you an email later on telling you about one of my favorite ones, which is country codes, and how you can actually search related to the country of origin for the article. Think about how cool that would be for the American Revolution, not looking at United States pages, but looking at ones from Great Britain. Kind of an interesting idea and something to think about. But nonetheless, that is our quick little video here on how to do this. You also will be challenged with a few other things in this training, so be ready and be ready to push some buttons and just try things out. Okay? Good luck and make it a great day.